Hello everyone and welcome back to week 2 of the PGBL where I am Randy, your coach at the Texas Rangers. This week we're taking on the Orlando Solgaleo, coached by, I believe it's SweetBananaGaming. So I'll have her channel down in the description below. Make sure you do check out the channel, her channel. She does of course she does various Pokemon content, Live High battles, Nuzlocke, all that, the sort she streams as well. So of course feel free to check out her channel and of course watch the other side of the battle. Of course it's always fun to see, like I said, how the opponent battles. Last week we picked up a win, so the Rangers, of course, started off with a nice win. Although there were some, I guess, like kind of disagreement in how we think we played each other. You know, it was a fun game. I'll just say with that. I really don't hope I face them later in the season, like in playoffs or something like that. If that comes to it, I don't want to think that far ahead, but like, cause his team is very good still, and you know, it was definitely a weird matchup. Like it was just definitely like a lot of things that I thought would happen, but it didn't happen. Like stealth rockers, like and stuff like that. That was the main thing, and defoggers. So that was the main issue that kept me from like playing the way I did, because like, I assumed the worst when it wasn't the worst. So anyway, we'll have Orlando Solgaleo's team on the side here. She has the Megazard Y, Landers T, Bisharp, Latias, Slowbro, Donphan, Electivire, Rotom, Shaman, Espeon, Sylveon, and the Ariados. So relatively just like a really lower tier mons aren't really such of a threat that she has. Stuff like Ariados I'm not really afraid of. Rotom regular form isn't too bad either. Electivire is kind of underwhelming. Same with the same, I can say the same goes for Slowbro and draft format, just because I can have a lot of coverage, especially with my team. So, of course, the main, like, 3 or 4 mons I'm afraid of are pretty much like our top 4. Zard Y, Landers T, Bisharp, Latias. Donphan could get annoying. Sylveon is actually one of my main threats as well. I don't like Sylveon. It's going to be very annoying. I like it, but it's not going to be fun to deal with. So, of course, I'll have a timestamp when the battle actually begins. So if you want to skip this, you can go ahead and do that. But, of course, this is going to be put right before the battle starts. I'm recording this before we even battle, so I'm not sure how it's going to go. So if there's any changes, I'll make sure to let you guys know before the battle begins. So anyway, let's go ahead and break it down here. MVP is taking the lead again for the team. Just the same spread as last time, because it needs to be able to outspeed a timid Zard barely by 1 point in case she does bring timid Zard. I kind of expect modest with like Tailwind, because like Zard doesn't need that much coverage from my team. Like, it needs Fire, Solar Beam, and then either like Focus Blast or Dragon Pulse for the mons you're going to see a little bit later. So I can either see Roost or Tailwind coming. It honestly just depends. We'll have to see. So I'm running the same spread as last week. The only difference is I put Return over Frustration because I love Pinsir this week. So the same move spread's fine. Earthquakes for the Electivire. The only problem is I can't really touch the Rotom. But at plus, I'm pretty sure I got +2 after rocks it dies. I'm pretty sure. I haven't calculated yet, but I'll tell you guys later at some point. But yeah, this mon actually could do some work. It could have done work last week too, but it was kept off the field, and I was mainly saving it just for that pressure in the back, just to, like that thought that it can always come in and try to SD. So I guess in that sense it can work out. So nothing else to explain here. Like I said, enough speed to outrun timid Zard plus timid Shaman, and then the rest was dumping HP. So that's that. Next mon, Tapu Tiki making her return this week. Now we're running a bit of a different spread, a different set completely than last week. We're going with the Choice Spec set. Now the reason why I'm doing this is mainly because look at her team and look at Vini. There are no real switch-ins to specs, Moonblasts / like Surfs, Hydro Pumps. Like, ironically, Zard Y is her only switch into specs Moonblast. Everything else is 2-shotted, unless it's like an AV like Shaman Max Def or like Sylveon. So, and the thing is with Sylveon, my main fear is that it could be either defensive, specs, or especially defensive. And if it's either one of those 3, I have other mons to be able to deal with it. So if it's Fizz Def, I mean, Tapu Tiki can break through it. I think so. MVP can break through it if it's, I mean, not MVP, but you'll see later on why I can have to break through it. But Sylveon is probably one of the bigger threats I'm afraid of this week, especially since my coverage to it is quite limited. I have switch-ins to it, but not necessarily mons that can kill it in 2 or 1 hit. So, like I said, this is just a spec set. I was tempted to run Calm Mind, but I really didn't think I'm gonna probably be too impatient to do that. So I kind of just want to be able to have this as like my sort of wall breaker to break through to give room for MVP to sweep later on. So I think this set can work out. I was originally gonna run HP Rock instead of Hydro Pump, just in case it ever came down to me having to 1v1 a Charizard like in 1 turn. And unfortunately, Tapu Fini can't get that because it needs at least 3 perfect IVs, and HP Rock prevents that. So, anyways, This is just my set here. Ice Beam Horses for Shaman. It does a little bit more than Moonblast, so that's that. Like I said, but most of the time I'm going to click Moonblast and Surf. Pump will probably never occur unless I actually need to go for Pump, or if I'm just feeling it. So there's really no other move worth running. Like HP Grass isn't really worth it for Slowbro because Moonblast hits harder. So really no other move to run. So but there's that. I think he's going to be more offensive this week. No Defog, which could be an issue. But I'm not really worried about that because you'll see what I have later on. Next one, Hydreigon making her second appearance as well. I'm pretty sure I made it a female last time, so I think it's a female again. So I'm not even sure what I have on the end game. But anyway, this is my set for this week. I'm running Scarf Hydreigon. Now this is mainly because Latias is on her team, and it's the fastest mon on her team that can outspeed everything on my team, and it outspeeds Espeon as well. So I needed some speed to be able to outrun those two mons, and this mon actually does with both, having Dark Pulse and such. So this is just a pretty standard set here. U-turn just to give me some initiative. Dark Pulse, of course, is pretty much hit everything, like, mainly including the Latias, the Slowbro, the Rotom, and the Espeon. And then, of course, I have Flamethrower for Bisharp. That's all it's really there for. I mean, Shaman, I guess that's for Shaman too, in case her Zard Y Sun is up still. That'll hit harder than Dark Pulse, so that's why I have that. Even though Flamethrower does more than Dark Pulse, so, without Sun either, so that's probably why I did that. And then I have Stone Edge for Zard Y. Even though I'm running Timid, 31 IVs, it's still Oko Zard Y, unless it's running a lot of Fizz Def. But if that's the case, then, well, I've been screwed. But yeah, I have Stone Edge for that, just mainly for that reason. Because, I mean, this is kind of a switch into it. But I do anticipate her to bring Dragon Pulse or the Focus Blast. So I won't necessarily, like... I mean... The thing is, Zard Y is a switch into this thing too, I think. But like, I'm not sure if she knows this thing gets like rock moves, physical rock moves. So hopefully I can catch her off guard with that. But that's my main reason for Stone Edge there. So that's Hydreigon for this week. Enough speed to outrun a Jolly Scarf Landorus in case she does bring Scarf Landorus, which is a possibility to deal with my MVP. But I do fully anticipate her to bring a defensive set like Rocky Helmet. That'll probably be better for her. But I want to be prepared for both, so that's why I'm running that. And then of course the rest is dumped into like bulk, just 4 and 4. There's no like calc behind this. I just dumped the rest into everything there. So there's that. Next we have Protein. So 4 of our same mons from last week are showing up. A bit of a different spread. It's almost identical to last week's, but it's just adjusting to the speed and the bulk I need to be able to take on the team. So this spread, if she's not running Life Orb Latias, I can live a Psyshock and I can kill it back with knockoff. So there's that, as long as I'm at full. But if it's Life Orb, I die. Soul Dew, I live still, unless it's a Modest. But if you're running Modest, it's kind of really crazy. I have enough speed here, I believe, to outrun Donphan min speed, as well as Slowbro's really slow anyway. But yeah, I think it's Donphan min speed. Pretty sure. So I can like Ice Punch it with like Iron Fist. Knock Punch, of course, I have that. Knock Off, Ice Punch, Stone Edge. I think I should be running. I think I changed it to T-Punch. Yeah, I think this is T-Punch now because these 4 moves cover everything. The only stab move I have is Mach Punch, and that's only for a last-ditch effort for the Bisharp. So that's all I need it for. Like, I don't need Fighting Stab for anything else. Like, that's all I need it for is for Bisharp in case he gets out of control. Of course, Mach Punch will guarantee knock out that thing, even if it's like Bold, Max Defense, or Impish or whatever. So that's all I need that thing for. And plus, you can probably pick off something like maybe Shaman in case it's that low, maybe Zard, maybe, but nothing else really. Really takes a lot of damage from it, but that's all I had that. Knockoff, of course, is for Latias, Espeon, Rotom, which could be switched into this thing if she doesn't expect it. Ice Punch, of course, is for that Landorus T, and maybe Donphan. Well, it is for Donphan, I'll tell you that much. Thunder Punch is for Zard Y, Slowbro, pretty much it. I did have Stone Edge for Zard Y, but I'm pretty sure T-Punch almost kills it. It almost does, but I live any hit from Zard, and I can just Mach Punch back, so... that's why I switched it to Stone Edge, because it didn't guarantee a kill with Thunder Punch, but I'm not really worried about that. I kind of wanted another move to hit Slowbro in case she like slack offs all my knockoffs, so that's kind of important there. So there's Protein. Again, pretty similar spread, just changed the speed a little bit and then adjusted the bulk accordingly. Yeah, there's that. Next, making her debut is Maggie the Magearna. Now, this mon can do a lot of work to her team. I'm running a Shift Gear Air Balloon set. Air Balloon is mainly to potentially set up on a defensive Landorus or a Scarf Landorus if it's locked in Earthquake. Because mainly defensive Landorus, they run like Earthquake, like Edgequake, Stealth Rocks, and then maybe U-Turn or like another coverage move. In this case, I'm not sure what other coverage moves she'll need. Maybe U-Turn's probably the best for her, so a standard set might be good. Or at least, you know, last gen standard set. So I think this thing can do a lot of work. If a shift gear, this outspeeds everything on our team, including a Scarflanders, I think. Actually, I'm not too sure about that. But this coverage does enough for me. Like, if I can get 1 kill on something, this coverage can help me win. Because, like, Thunderbolt +1 kills Zard. +1 Dazzling kills Bisharp as long as it's not AV. But if it's AV Bisharp, I'm not really worried about it. Ice Beam hits Donphan. Thunderbolt hits Slowbro. Dazzle hits Electivire. Anything that doesn't, like... anything that's not super effective with Thunderbolt with Bolt Beam, Dazzle hits. Espeon can... I mean, Sylveon can come in on this thing and try to take hits. But I can take anything it wants to throw back at me, so I can just keep hitting it and it's like shift gearing. It's a good mon. Like, the coverage isn't like great. Like, I wanted Flare Cannon, but like I don't want to lose that special attack drops to just spamming stuff. So this mon can definitely do a lot of work. So it's just a matter of if I want to kill with this or with MVP or whatever is better for that situation. So I'm gonna play it patiently, but as you can see, I'm a bit more aggressive with another setup sweeper in the back. But there's Maggie. I think she can do some work, so I'm hoping she can do work this week, especially on Orlando. And finally, we have Denise, our dumb eyes. So I got the the chicks coming through with our team on the Texas Rangers. And of course, this is my rapid spinner for this week, just to get rid of those rocks by Donphan. And of course, it is a mon that can deal with Donphan, so that's why I have this as my rapid spinner. Although I do take a lot from knockoff, I can Power Whip is always guaranteed a 2-shot by like a lot. There's like 60 to 71% to Donphan, assuming I hit. So this is also my switch into like Sylveon and Espeon in case you're like an offensive set like Psychic, like Specs or like Life Orb. That's why I'm running this much Spadef and HP to be able to take hits from those things. Of course, Anchor Shot like does a crap ton to Sylveon, if not kill, if it's not offensive or not physically defensive. Anchor Shot is also a really good move in case you want to bring in something like Electivire on this thing. For some reason, like I can just trap things with Anchor Shot. So like if she wants to bring in something like Bisharp or Landorus, I can just lock them in and start smacking them. So that's the good thing about it. So that's pretty much it here. This spread just guarantees like a knockout on the Sylveon, I think, with an Anchor Shot. It was like not Fizdef, I'm pretty sure. Just like another Calc 2, I just don't remember what it was exactly. But anyways, this is my team for this week. I think it's pretty solid. It is a bit like, in synergy wise, it doesn't work that well together. I think we can all agree on that. But they all do their part to where it can help one mon in particular sweep. Last week I stated how important it was to keep Protein, Hydreigon, and MVP, and the MVP, and that's what I did, and I kept those 3 around to win the game. So I'm gonna try to find out what that win con is later in the game when we fight. So I'm not sure what mon could be the MVP this week. I have a feeling it probably will be the Tapu Fini, but we'll see what happens. And yeah, I'll see you guys during the battle. I hope you guys enjoy, and yeah, let's go ahead and get to it. Hello everybody, Randy here, your coach of the Texas Rangers, back for week 2 of the PGBL. We are taking on the Orlando Solgaleo. I gotta restart the Loopy capture card because it just died. 1 second. There we go. There we go. She didn't accept doing the battles. Anyway, week 2 of the PGBL. I picked up a nice win last week, so hopefully we can continue that off with another one this week. Coached by the SweetBananaGaming, I believe her channel name. Make sure you check it out. Watch her side of the battle, please, please. I know it'll be entertaining. She does other stuff on the channel as well, so go ahead and watch it. I apologize for the green screen behind me, but it was easier that way to use that. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, as you see the team top left, if you watch the team breakdown in the beginning of the video, then you'll know exactly what I'm bringing. But if you didn't, you'll just see the mons I brought. As you can see, Maggie, the Magirna, and Denise, the Nelm Eyes, will be making their season debuts today. So hopefully they can do some work. I'm thinking they can. I think they do. I think they really can do it. So let's see if this team can do some work. I just got done doing a very long battle spot battle against some cancerous like Chansey stuff. That Chansey guard swap set, horrible. Or guard split, horrible. It's disgusting. Don't ever actually just run. If you can't beat it, just run. I wasted time. Anyway, so again, we're facing the Orlando Solgaleo. I believe this is like an inter-conference match, if I'm not mistaken. We never really established divisions or anything like that, but I'm pretty sure this is like inter-conference. I was able to get the logos there, so I apologize last week about not having Sylveons there. I forgot I had the whole thing set up like this. I just never did. So again, hopefully the video quality was good from last week. It'll be the same for the rest of the season. So yeah, hopefully I didn't miss anything. Yeah, SweetBananaGaming, check out her links will be down below. Yeah, that should be it. We have our team here. Hopefully this can work out. Just waiting for our selection here. yeah, the game plan is Specs Feeney away. That's the game plan. Specs Feeney, and then we'll just see what happens from there. And whatever's chipped up, we'll just try to finish it off. So let's see what we can do here. There is the pretty much. I mean, I said that last week, but I mean this is actually kind of similar to what I think she would bring. I knew Slowbro and Don Fan would be here for the pincer because that's pretty obvious. I like Feeney as a lead here a lot, but I like Hydreigon as well. I think I'm gonna go Feeney because I think the only problem is going Feeney. Actually, I think Feeney's just fine. Feeney should be just fine. Yeah, that should be okay. I don't have Rock, so I think Feeney will be just fine. Specs Moonblast. There are no switch-ins on this team, so that's good. Zard is a switch-in, but you can't switch in Zard to Tapu Fini or Tapu Tiki because that's not really safe. But I mean, it'll probably happen at one point. I do kind of regret not bringing Calm Mind, but yeah, I can actually set up a Calm Mind easily. So I kind of regret not bringing that. But Bisharp does hit me hard, so hopefully this battle is a good one. Let's see what the lead is. I need to stack this on something because it's a bit too low. I hate it when you guys look at my head or something, like my forehead or my tablet to cap. So let me stack my DS real quick so I want it to look down that low. But Helios is the lead, which is the Zard, so pretty good lead on her end. I'm just trying to prevent Pinsir from getting set up immediately, which I assume is a good play. Solar Beam's gonna do a lot to me. I couldn't run HP Rock on this thing. Couldn't do it. It wasn't possible. Pump would do a ton, but I can't afford to take damage. I'm just gonna go Hydreigon right here. Should be a Solar Beam. If there's a Deep Pulse or a Focus Blast coming my way, then I'm kind of screwed. Although I'm pretty sure I take one. And I can't outrun it with Stone Edge. Hopefully I can catch it off guard turn 1 or turn 2. So I thought it'd be... I kind of want to lead Hydreigon. I should have led with it. Could have been a very good. But usually that is Scream Scarf, usually. Leading something like that. I kind of clicked that too fast because her real switch into this is like Slowbro. Well, actually that's fine. Okay, so she does stay in, looks like. Unless it's like running no speed. So I'm hoping no Dragon Pulse or no Focus Blast. That'd be kind of a risky play though, so I think Solar Beam's going to come out here. And I want to click Stone Edge, but that's really, really risky. I think I'll just U-turn because I have a Fire switch in anyway. I can switch it to Fire type attacks. Solar Beam does come out. Okay. I think I'm just going to U-turn to play it safe. I did a crap ton. Part of me wants to go for Stone Edge though. I'm gonna give it a go. If I can catch it off guard. I'm risking it here. I'm just being a little impatient right now. This is risky. This is kind of a bad play though, because I think I should just U-turned. But if I get this off, it's gonna work. It's gonna work out really well. But I don't know if Hydreigon gets Thunderbolt. She might be more afraid of that. I wonder if she if she knows to get Stone Edge. I'm sure she does. She's probably done a research on Hydreigon because the coverage is insane. The move pool's insane. I'm kind of hoping she's just calcing Focus Blast though. That'd be nice. But I'm really. Oh, I should have just U-turn, guys. I don't know. I feel like I can just catch it off guard right now. Or Dragon Pulse if she has it. It's not affected by terrain because we're both floating. Yes. No, it avoids. Are you kidding? No, Hydreigon, you had it in your. Oh my! And I died to that because I miss. That's why I want to run Rock Slide, but that's not good. Protein takes a lot from Fire Blast. This is not good. I was afraid something like this would happen, but I have to go Protein right now. I don't have any other choice. Like I take a Fire Blast. Air Slash could be a thing, but I'm AV and I can take that, so I'm just gonna T-punch here. I knew I should have ran Rock Slide, but it's okay. Hopefully it'll work out. Zard looks like it's gonna have some fun though if I can't kill it right now. I should be able to live any hit. Air Slash, Fire Blast. Should be able to take anything. Dawn Fan can easily come in here, but I'm not really worried about that right now. Oh man, I figured that would have happened too. So poor Zygarde, poor Hydreigon, going from like MVP last week, arguably, to like nothing done in this game. And it was kind of important too, because Slowbro could be running wild now. I mean, I do have Dhelmai still and Magearna, but it looks like it's gonna be up to Magearna to win this game if I can get chip damage on his Zard or get a boost up. So this could go from bad to worse in a bit, but we'll see what happens. It's gonna withdraw probably in the Dawn Fan, I would assume. Michelin, yeah, that is Michelin tire. Yeah, okay. I think I'm just gonna knock, or I think Ice Punch is probably important. I'm just gonna punch it. Because what I can do, I could potentially set up with Mag here. I got a calc. That did nothing. I'm Iron Fist boosted too. All right. I need a calc because I need to see how much T-Bolt does to Zard, unless I can get a beast boost here. Or a Soul Heart thing, boost crap. Majigger thing. Majigger. I think I just have to do it again. I don't see lefty, so I'm gonna knock. I don't see lefty, so I'm gonna knock. I'm kind of just going for a game with Pinsir. I mean, not Pinsir, Magearna at this point, because that Zard being alive now just ruined everything for me. Leftovers. Oh, I didn't see the leftovers. My bad. So Roar does come out. That's fine. So T-Bolt has a has a chance to kill at minus, and it goes into Pinsir, of course. I'm screwed. I think I'm screwed already. Like, does Frustration kill though? Does Return kill? I doubt it, because if that didn't kill, then there's no way it's gonna kill now. I'm gonna calc it though. Come on, keyboard, come out. Damn it. Okay. It's max defense. Like, there's no denying it is. So I'm gonna check it right now. But not killing Zard is probably gonna cost me the game. But I still have a chance. I still have a good chance at this. So I'm not really worried. I am a little worried, honestly, but that does nothing. Yeah, it does nothing. Okay, so it probably has Stone Edge. So I'm just gonna go into top with Dicky, I think. Yeah, I don't really see a reason not to. I can't do that. I don't have to. I don't have to stay in. Like, if you guys are wondering, like, a whole mega first turn rule. So that's such a bad thing. Is if Zard comes in for Moonblast, a double comes in to what? Landers. Fair. That's fair. Okay. So this is probably Scarf then. If it's Ground DMZ, F me, but I kind of want to surf. Oh, Christmas. I don't want to listen to Christmas. This is not fitting the mood right now. Okay. But I'm just gonna Moonblast. Specs Moonblast, no switch-ins. Zard chip would be perfect. I can still win this with Magearna. Magearna can still do this. Maggie can do it. I just can hold Bisharp as an AV. That could be the one thing that stops me. Or Sash, potentially. No, Sash won't stop me, but AV will. I gotta hope it's a Scarf Landorus, though. It's gonna U-turn, so that's pretty much gonna confirm the Scarf. Unless we see a Life Orb. But that looks to be Scarf damage, from what I can tell. If it's defensive, that helps me out even better, but the fact that it outsped me, I'm running a little bit of speed here. Kagero, which is the Bisharp, fair. So it's probably AV then, because you brought it in on this. Oh my, you're out. Crit. Oh man, that sucks. But that is one mon that can stop my Magearna. I am Specs, so I'm not sure if that mattered. If it's AV, it probably did, without a doubt. I'm gonna go ahead and calculate though. I want to be sure. In a way, that kind of sucks, but I think she knows I'm to Specs now. Okay. I can take one Solar Beam, but what does that do for me? I think this game might be over though. I'm gonna have to get chip with my pincer. Protein's the only one I can do something. So, Tapu can still come in. I might have to sack something. It might just be this though. I might have to sack this. I think I'm just gonna sack this. Go for the chip. I don't have anything to play. I'm gonna go conk here and just T-punch again. I think is my play. I do die to that. Okay, so yeah, Zard's running wild now because Hydreigon can kill it the first turn or the second turn. Yeah, that's really bad too. So, go protein here. I gotta go for T-punch. No other play really. I live a Fire Blast, live Air Slash. I think I live Fire Blast. I say that like I'm confident about it, but hopefully she's nice and lets me kill this. If I kill this, I win 100% because Scarf Bisharp, Scarf Landers can't beat Magearna. I get one shift gear up. This game is done. This game is over. But she needs to save me from Dumb Eyes, I think, because now that Bisharp's dead. So, oh man, I kind of knew that was gonna happen, but we'll see. We still have a good shot. It's just I don't want this game to be the fact that I missed Stone Edge. Like I don't want that to be the reason why I lost. But it's looking like it right now. But I still got. There's plenty of stuff that can still happen. It's still close. It's 5-4. Although Zard looks really crazy right now. It could have Air Slash, but I don't think it does. I feel like she's the type of person that wouldn't run Fire Blast. I don't know. I don't know how she is as a player. I never watched any of her like battles. I've seen some of her content, but I haven't like watched a battle like full and beginning to end. If Donphan comes in, I just Ice Punch again. So yeah, that's fair. That's Donphan, right? No, it's not Donphan. That's Landorus. That's fair. All right. So the bad thing is, I know I should have probably Ice Punch there. I'm gonna go Delmise right here. No other play. It's probably gonna U-turn though, but I gotta go for this. I know I should have Ice Punched. I think Ice Punch was always a good play because all I needed was chip on Zard. I didn't need anything else. But Scarf Landorus is one mon that I do set up on with my Magearna because I am Air Balloon, and I can win 100%. Although Espeon could get in the way, but Espeon can't touch me. So I would love to see an Earthquake here. That'd be great. But it's probably gonna be U-turn. I would assume so. Yeah. Okay. Oh. This game is about to be wrapped up. Like looking at it now, that was my only thing for Zard. But, I mean, I had nothing for Zard anyway to begin with, besides like a bulkier Feeny, but I figured Specs Feeny would be nice, but I gotta find a way to get Landorus or Espeon in on my Magearna. I have to find a way. I gotta find a way. Or somehow lose Sun. Does Sun go away here? If Sun goes away here, I could probably live a hit. No, it doesn't. How much turns the Sun are left? What the hell? 2 turns. Okay. I gotta go Pinsir, I think, and just... I gotta stay in, like, no matter what, but... I'm gonna Anchor Shot just for chip. Flamethrower, yeah. Okay. So I think I might just go for it all here. I'm going Pinsir. I gotta return. I gotta bring Landorus in for Stone Edge. And that's when I set up. I'm going for it all. I have no other play. I should be faster. I'm running the speed. If I'm not running the speed, then I deserve to lose. This is gonna do a ton. It won't kill, but it'll do a ton. I'm just really disappointed in my Hydreigon. I'm gonna have to bench her. I'm gonna have to bench her next week. Return actually has a chance to kill. It's actually a guaranteed Oko. It's actually a guaranteed Oko. But she won't let this thing go down. I still have a chance, guys. I'm telling you, Magirna can bring it back, and I know it can. I just have to lure in that Landorus. And we can confirm Scarf immediately, so this is perfect. This is ideal play here. That's Landorus. Alright, guys. Let's see what we're about. There's no attack drop because I'm a Hypercutter. That's the main reason why I have Hypercutter. Zard's still at full, though. That's a problem. That's quick attack range right there. With ease. So, I think Pinsir can bring it back, too. But I have 1 turn of rocks left, right? No, I don't have 1 turn of rocks. So there's no swapping now. I can still set up on Espeon, though. So I'm not worried. Definitely not worried. I think Bro just comes in here. Okay, so I forgot Pinsir can do work too. I forgot about that. Pinsir can still do some damage. Michelin comes back in. That's fair. I just double quick attack here no matter what. I don't want to take shard. Crit. Oh, I gotta return then. I could set up on this too. But no shard. Okay. The Pinsir doing some work. Espeon can come back in, though. But Espeon comes in. Magirna comes in. I gotta get it in range. If I get Espeon in range of Magirna to kill, every Pokemon on her team cannot switch into Magirna. So I think Magirna can still win this. Pinsir's putting in work right now, too. Hypercutter was so clutch. It comes back in for the Intimidate. That's fair. I'm still going to quick attack though because that kills. The only problem is I can't go for that. I had to return. I had to SD actually. Because with that, if I kill it, Zard comes in. So I'm going to SD. I had to SD to give Magirna a chance to set up. If I kill it, Zard comes in and I just lose. She does switch out though. It's a Paul. Oh my goodness. That's so good. I'm at +1 now. I'm at +1. It probably has Ice Beam. I'm gonna return. I can set up on this as well. I'm not worried about this. I should have SD'd again. No, it's fine because I'm pretty much back at neutral now. And neutral still kills Zard. Neutral still kills Zard. Unless there's bulk on it. If I don't kill Zard, I lose. I don't mind Espeon coming in either. I want Espeon to come in. I don't quick attack. I always go for the return. I mean, yeah. Always go for return. No, I got a quick attack to get chip. How much does that do to Espeon if he comes in? Does a lot. So that's good. Alright, guys. This is it. I quick attack to get chip. My heart is racing. My heart is racing right now. That should be Dazzling Gleam range. Okay. Have to shift gear right here. Have to shift gear. The only problem is Zard can come in if he wants to. I gotta shift gear and hope she chokes. Not chokes, but like stays in and pop it. If she brings in Zard, I could lose. T-Bolt won't kill Zard either. That's the only problem. I think if Zard comes in, I lose 100%. Please stay in. Please stay in. Please stay in. Please stay in. You can't risk Zard right now. You can't risk Zard. If she stays in, I win. 100%. Because I T-bolt. I spam T-bolt. Zard can't come in on two T-bolts. My heart is racing, guys. My heart is racing. Paul. Perfect. 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 So, T-bolt here. I'm faster than Zard right now. I need a boost out to kill Zard guaranteed. So, I am faster than everything on the team. I'll click T-bolt here. It should be a 2-shot. Trick Room could be the only reason why I lose this, but I don't think it's Trick Room. 2-tap. All the paralysis, that might suck. Scald. I think it's game. Guys, I think we won. I think Rangers win this here. McGarren's going to pick up the win. Maggie is going to come through for us, I believe. All I need is one boost to kill Zard, guaranteed at +1. Let me just double check, though, because I want to be sure. I mean, no other play but Thunderbolt, though, right now. It's actually 43.8% chance. It's 43.8. But if it lives, I mock and I knock off and I could win if it's not Psyshock Espeon, but it probably is. Then I forgot it wasn't an Oko. It wasn't a guaranteed Oko on Zard. It's not a guaranteed Oko. But it can perhaps put it in range for Protein to pick it off. Now I'm worried. But it's probably Psyshock Espeon. No, it's Psychic. Do I live it? If it's Specs, I'd lose, though. Now I really wish I ran Electrium Z, but that's not what I'm running this week. I'm hoping Espeon comes in, but that would not be a good play. Oh, it does come in. Hello? Is she giving me the game? No, she can't do that. That's not right. +1 Dazzling Gleam kills, right? It doesn't matter because Zard can switch in. Why? Why would you go Espeon? I guess she thinks she dies to Thunderbolt. Maybe she thinks I'm modest, which is fair. Scarf. Okay, that's fine. So this should kill Espeon. It's a crit. And that's going to be the game, guys. Holy crap. Holy crap. That was such a crazy game. Missing Stone Edge, I knew would have been horrible. Because with that, Zard could have killed every single Pokemon. The only thing is, I was so fortunate she did not come in with Zard on the Thunderbolt. I don't know if, like, I guess she thought something was maybe, but if she would have brought in Zard on my shift gear, the game was actually over. But, unfortunately, we caught a break. And your Rangers will take a 2-0 start. She played really well, though. She definitely played really well. Alright, I gotta say, Zard just killed everything. But holy crap, guys. My chest is racing. Maggie, I knew would be able to do it. You gotta give it to her, guys. You gotta give it to the Rangers. Give it to Solgaleo. Well played game, guys. Go check out her channel. Your Rangers are off to a 2-0 start. Hopefully we can keep this going for next week as we take on the... I gotta check my bookmarks. I have no idea who we're playing. We are playing the South Texas Sableyes in our interstate rival matchup. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll be back next week. I've been Randy, Coach Texas Rangers. Take care, everybody. Go Rangers.